Hey guys, I'm back, and if you saw last time, I'm pretty frustrated about not getting Durin. So we're gonna be playing the events. So I can get Primogen. So I can get some Primogems. And of course we're gonna be playing the story quest. What's this? Okay. And Durin's story quest, of course. We're gonna be playing this, the two new Archon quests, and this, of course, because it's Durin. But I need to get some Primogems. So that is the first matter of business. Oh, yeah. So get some. Yeah. Let's see. So okay. I need 240. Around 240 Prima gems. What? Give me a sec. My controller is so glitchy sometimes. Why is it so sensitive? Why is the controller so sensitive? Yeah. Time to get some primos. I think she's been in previous. The fifth. Literally said the fifth. Is that the fifth time they've done this event? Game start. Game start. Do this. We're gonna be playing. Ooh, I got pretty much for that. Yes. 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 I just realized. I I just realized there's. Thank you. What am I supposed to do? Take these apples? How do I open this? Anyway, I'll be doing the wrong thing here. Oh, hello. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do? Yeah, he's here. Let me get the chest now. Yes. Start. Let's do this. It's my first time playing this. I think I did that, or they had something similar at Lantern Rights. Fire. Oh. Ba 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 da 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 da. Yeah. I got it. Fire. I mean remaining goals. What do they mean by that? Select stage. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do this. Am I supposed to stop them? Ooh, bombs. Are the bombs good? Yeah, the bombs are good. Good bombs. Yes, bombs. Kaboom. We love explosives. You know what the most deadly singing staff in Genshin? Constellation 4 Flea. Oh, that's goated move. C4. If you didn't realize the joke. Finches go boom. That's what they're cutie. They're cute because they go boom. Yes! Fire! Oh, okay. So you can actually lose it, okay? So at the back, at the bomb, yeah. Nice, so that was a nice round. That was fun. I like games like this. Think like the one in Sonic Frontier, which I did not understand at all whatsoever. So got some nice primos from that. Let's see. I should probably start the Durin quest because you need like 5 days to do it. Yes, Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for giving me the money so I can gamble. Thank you for giving me the gambling money. The gambling money, yes. So we should do Draco Rapido first. Rapido. Quick start is the best idea. Man, I love Duran. Duran looks so cool. How many days for 40 days. No, I'm doing story wise. Come on. Let's go see our favorite goddess. Well, they don't even have one. You know, originally I didn't really like first impression. First impression from the trailer. I didn't really like um Columbina. But yeah, she's really grown on me. I I really like her. Oh wait. Sorry, give me a sec. Why did I say destroy? I mean offer. One sec, Columbina, please. I need to offer this. Take this offering. Yes! Thank you, former Archons and the tribes of Natlan. I have a. Why do I not have it? Oh, wait, I have enough. Wait, I don't know. What am I saying? I of course have enough for a temple. Okay. Now, the question is, it sucks to pull on Dragon Spine. I learned that from 110 pulls. It does not work. However, what if I pull? Should I pull in theater? Actually, that's a goated idea. But I could do it in Albedo's office, but I don't have Albedo. So I think if I do it here, it's much better idea. It's a much better idea. So I won't be able to turn into the Wanderer. Ooh, look. Oh, he's right here. I forgot that I used him last time. Okay. The Scour is right there. Hey, Bennett. Too bad I can't access this yet. That'd be so cool. Okay. Hello, Scara. Mood. Got it. Nice talk with Scara. Sorry, Wanderer. Scara, whatever you want to call him. I called him Scara because I used to call him Kuro, but then we got the customizable character, like right over here. But I wanted to call him Kuro, so I just swapped it. Don't ask why he has this. I just thought, why not? Level 90. A lot. Oh, I completely forgot I swapped this. I just swapped it back. Wait, why do I? When did I get another Vivonius Warbow bow? Dude, that must have been complete. R4, nice. Dude, level 50, GG. Okay, I think this looks like a nice spot. Maybe I should take the cat off. Yeah, I don't know why I don't, there. Remove. I can't even remove it. Okay. Please let me pull. Duran. Please, please. Oh, damn it. What am I on now? 50 pity? 40, 50 pity? I don't know. I need an early, what is this now? C4? Wait, C4! C4 Faruzan. Do I have C4 I should probably use Faruzan sometime. That didn't even give me enough to get one. Dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, Faruzan has... Where is Faruzan? Where did Oh yeah, I didn't even level her, so she's all the way back here. Damn you, dear. Damn you. You ruined everything. And now you're just doing your makeup. Seriously? Okay. Okay, I'm glad I got a C3 Yehoda. Again, my controller. Yeah, that's my controller. It's glitching too. Can this thing please? Oh no, wait, it's C2. Pool boots. Alright, back to the story quest. Back to Colombina. Okay. I just realized. Are you seriously limited to just the traveler in here? Wait. Are you actually limited to just the traveler in there? Because out here, it's everyone. Second I woke in there, it's just the traveler. Okay. Dude, dude, get this guy out of my chat. No, seriously, get this guy out of the chat. Like, the only people who ever join my chat are scammers. Or people to say this. I'm like, get out. I don't need people to say, oh, you can go buy viewers. I don't want to buy viewers. I want the viewers, I just want viewers to actually watch my videos. I understand the fact that if you have more viewers, it will pop up, your videos will pop up more, but I want it to be genuine viewers, not just some random AI. Is it even an AI or it's just people who actually get paid to subscribe? Or they don't watch, that sucks. Or whatever. New records. When was the last time I did this? I love this music. It's so calming. I like the fact that Ether is now talking. Because he used to not talk a lot. And then, again, he didn't have a lot of lines. But now he's talking. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Was this what? Wait, was the audio sound not even on?
The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
That I'm just thinking of Gru at the moment. Like, good night. We steal the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky.
Exactly.
I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
Can't wait to see Alice.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh, were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes, you are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh, then...
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
I've never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that! We take care of everything! All you need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
But... they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, he does. Paimon's actually not too sure what he's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is, there is no need.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
Oh, they're changing colors.
And also, I do not know.
Real concerns for her. I really don't want to see her die or whatever. What?
she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part.
Wait, Ascendant
Llama's gotta
Queen?
be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her.
I'm
Also,
confused.
what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What?
Talking
Are
more.
you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
Yeah. Enabled experience mode? Yes. Let me do the story quest. Master Grenade. Okay, put that there. Wait, chest. I need it.
I see everything.
I got him cornered!
Nice. Oh my gosh. Ever since I gave Farina more HP and Kanish less, I've been worrying about dying too often.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval. Ah.
You know, I always first thought that the Traveler's outfit was a little weird. You know, because of like midriff part. But after like playing it with him for a year now? It's been a year now. Almost a year. I really love the outfit. It's actually really cool. Question. Do you think I should give Durin, when I get him, the Dragon Spine Glider? Which I was actually going to give him. Or this one, because it's flames. It's literal flames. I'll think about it when I get him.
You really are a one-trick pony? Hey, Llama! It's us! Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
What? What?
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes, celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nodcry. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not.
Like Christmas. This is literally Christmas. We had New Year's years ago. They started New Year's years ago in Liyue. But now we're finally getting actual Christmas.
Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the Lantern Ride in Liyue.
Exactly.
It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
That is New Year's.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Then, I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Oh complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Okay, well, we all know what to do. Paimon, get out those detective glasses and just give it to Columbina. No one will notice. No one will notice. You wanna know why? Because it has a mustache.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
If someone is wearing a fake mustache, you can never tell who it is.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
The Mondstadter spirit is strong with this one.
Wait, what? The Force. Oh my! Wait, was that a Star Wars reference? Oh my gosh, that was a Star Wars reference.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere.
They actually did a Star Wars reference. I swear that's
And who
Star
knows?
Wars.
Once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey! Did you catch that? Lama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles like their whole face is glowing.
And that was the birth of our Durin. Ever since I played that story quest, Archon quest, I was obsessed with trying to pull Durin, but then I had to get Nahida and Farina as well. So, yeah, it's not working out at the moment. But so I used 80 pulls on Dia. Okay, I'm about on 40 pity. 40 pity.
And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No one else can capture that traditional aesthetic quite like you guys. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life.
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kuthar's decision.
Who are you? Kasha. Akasha. The Akasha Terminal. What? Joking. What? Into kid? What? Safe normal enough for Nightcry, yeah. What the flip? Was that part of the quest or that's something random? Never mind, it was not part of the quest at all. Was it? No, it was not. Oh my gosh. I just listened to that from lesson.
Huh, what's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
Drum beating.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
It's a Lunatar.
Lunatar!
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
At a slice it. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there.
What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from...
I literally just shut her up.
Hey!
I actually just shut her up.
Everyone seems hard at work.
They're preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here.
Nice.
Mr. Barker and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great! Can Paimon try one?
Of course.
You bet! Sweet!
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during... The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and Moon Prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
You never know when. Nice.
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer. but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation. Ah, I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon scions of today no longer... But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nausea Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Sure thing, let's go! Bye for now, Elma!
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Why is Mika here? Durin! 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 Durin!
Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with Flints! What could they be chatting about?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Another one. Another Star Wars. Hello there. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
What Abyssal Dragon?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right! Oh, wait! Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right! Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nausea Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all.
I hate Rift Hounds. I hate Rift Hounds.
On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them, but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nodcry before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment.
Alice.
but we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her. We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in Notcry, she always seems to be the first one to know.
Never.
Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
Why do you have to be so vague about it? We know you're talking about Nefer and Yehoda. Should I ask what build Yehoda? What does Yehoda even use? I love our let's see, what is... Ah, wait. Wait, I can actually level her up. How far can I get her? I only need one more and I can get her to level 60. And she's already pretty useful. I could probably use a Favonius Warbow. I think that's her best in slot. One of her best in slot. Okay, how is my... I don't have any for that. Nope. Anyway. Where'd the quest go?
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
Did Paimon hear that right?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather, which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flint's, and me.
Agreed.
I want to play as
It
Durin.
coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my
I play
part,
as Durin.
I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the Abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the Ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned. Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along.
You the one that...
Oh
What?
yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case. And Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No, 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 no,
Are you just standing there?
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss. So many people. All right.
Oh my gosh, you fast.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
The spaceship! Benny. Hey. Benny from the Lego movie. Spaceship! Spaceship! Spaceship!
Right,
Spaceship!
a
Spaceship!
spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right?
Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out.
Oh, sorry. I'll be like, yeah, I know. Of course I know about it. It's mine.
Wait. Back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space?
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world.
Wow.
I guess that decides where we're heading next.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see the inside.
Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you?
Fair enough.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
Can't wait to see it. Like from the pictures, it looks cool.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the Curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh, sorry, boss.
That's what you're worried about? Of course it is. This reminds me, what color is her? Oh, yeah, she's not over there. What color is hers again? Oh, black, which color her? Oh, it's silver. Okay. Well, a second over there, it looked like it was bronze. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Yay! I want to see it, I want to see it, I want to see it, I want to see it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I made something similar out of Lego 3 years ago. did it!
Well, what do you know? Yehoda was right on the money. This phantom really is your spaceship. But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists.
Ah, you're already here.
Okay.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
Got it.
I was. Until
found
one
the
of our
spaceship.
people informed me no one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Okay, thanks.
Same here.
I won't.
Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival.
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information
Yeah, I
about
said get
them,
out.
since they can't
I'm
be
like,
interacted
get
with.
out!
And no human phantoms have ever
Excuse
made
me?
an appearance before now.
Huh?
people watching your stuff.
At the moment, it doesn't look like it. But like later, I see like a few views. But Dad, there was like this one line I saw. Paimon said it was like, isn't there like a line that's the Force is strong with this one, in Star Wars? She said something similar. I'm like, Star Wars reference.
Don't miss it on the laptop.
And then Albedo was like, hello there.
Don't miss it on the laptop.
Yeah, like how many Star Wars references are we getting?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just having some hot cocoa.
The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Pretty small and compact, if you ask me. Gonna ask the ghost of the deer.
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that a phantom Rhymehorn deer?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals, and can even communicate with them.
Okay. Yes, I understand.
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends.
I don't have time.
In
at the
return,
moment.
I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly.
Wakina. Never heard of them. Have I? I don't think so.
We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are. Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
All back together? Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions. It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't...
Good point. Great thinking, Lama.
Blunthorn rhinos can use Kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes. Still, they deserve our thanks.
What happened to it? Because they couldn't have scrapped it.
We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go, and enjoy your feast.
Except if it's like the Fatui went and scrapped. Because then I can definitely see the Fatui being able to scrap it.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
Can we even? That's the question, because that's why I was wondering why they weren't asking the humans first. Because, like, can you even talk to these guys? Wait, can I walk on it? I can't. It completely disappears when you walk into it. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh my. Look at that little fin rudder thingy fin at the bottom. I really like to just. Oh, look at the motors. There you can see the motors. Chewie, hit the hyperdrive! Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. This is so cool. What is that? These are probably the guns, I guess? Or they're just for show? They could be guns. They seem like guns. Like, look at that core over there. They seem like guns.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
Wait, don't we have the key? Or did I give that away? I think I gave the key away. Okay. Then I don't have the key. Funeral... Oh yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, hello.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Huh?
Yes, brother,
We should...
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to...
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice.
But nope, no dice.
I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nodcry. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some...
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people. Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious,
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Sounds good. Also,
Wait, we have a team name now?
Am I in Team Night?
you're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Yeah, your little daughter, your youngest daughter wouldn't like that. I do not think Barbara would like that. Conrian! He's Conrian.
Oh, no! Oh.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water.
No, Duran should make the fire. He's pyro.
Feeling any better now, Mr. Duran?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Conria.
That is correct.
Yeah, the Conrian, yeah, the
As
Conrian
you know,
outfit.
once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nodcry, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land. Then 500 years ago, the whole of Tevat suffered an abyssal disaster.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint's. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wait.
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
What are you? Dude, the way he says it is as if he's mountain, cloud retainer. One has not, or mountain shaper. One has not, blah 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 blah. Okay, he's a fae, okay?
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the Abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rarir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the Abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the Abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all? My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rarir, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Maybe I should check. Wait, did I try Stygian Onslaught? Did I try Stygian Onslaught? I should probably check.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion.
Yeah, but we barely learned anything though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
Okay.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah!
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in. But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Yeah. Awkward silence, looking at the traveler.
Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Okay, I got it.
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now.
Alright,
We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar...
Fine.
Is something the matter? I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss. But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be...
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
Let's see, I want to check, did I get, where's Stygian Onslaught?
Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Where did they all go? Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know. Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway. Are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here. Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention. What about Luonatar? Luonatar, you there? Hey! Do you know where Columbina went? Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her? Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now. Good idea. She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay? No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's not Cry's information hub after all.
Makes sense. Let's go! Wait a moment. Is it just suspicious. It's never been here before, right?
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Is this Alice?
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
It's probably Alice.
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
No, 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 not that way. The final boss is right here.
Yes.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss?
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Tevat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing, so that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
Right.
You look like...
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too. That's right. She's a good person, just kinda... unpredictable.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? Hmm? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodcry, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
I'm gonna send a formal request for Jean to put you in solitary.
Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
No, it's just... you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nodcry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the three moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for. Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea? My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Ah, no wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, there is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar?
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... the power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Notcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame, and it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders. Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious, but right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows? I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember. Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long.
Cutscene.
Are you out for a walk too? Huh? The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home. Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose.
Come on, come on! Wait for me!
I think this is actually gonna be the solution, because she's gonna like do the whole moon prayer night, but no one will see her, and then we're just gonna fix it somehow. I hope.
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, there's...
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Coming!
Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't use any of that. Dude, think about when Columbina actually releases, you go and wish like this. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be like what Columbina actually does when they release her? Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. She does a spin. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's cool.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right?
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch.
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
Speaking of this in combat, it's like she's running like this. Hello, Sealies. Why am I saying Sealies? Oh my gosh, wrong thing. Can she sit? Oh, she can't sit. But she can sit. She can sit. Look at that. Wait, did they actually add her? Wait, did they add idle animations yet? Please tell me they did. Damn it. Okay, they did not add idle animations yet. Can she climb? What's her climb? Okay, she doesn't have a climbing animation yet. She can double jump? No, sort of. It was not a double jump. That's so cool. What's if that's like kind of a skill or alternate sprint that she turns
I'm
into
sure
that
you're both
form?
tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lamatti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get Lockaberry.
I don't mind sharing. I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
Oh,
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
I really love these interactions from Columbina's perspective.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around. It's nice. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
Wow.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night, when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said...
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture. Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette, and she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are 2 problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name?
Yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence. Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power.
Yeah, we already saw what kind of power we needed last time. Because it was Malika plus Renova's strengths.
Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till moon prayer night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
I wonder how Durian's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You really are super busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
There was some unexpected names there. Yeah, Venti and Varka.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
And also a terrorist.
Oh! Yep. Klee's a little angel.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah. She didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
Explosive personality.
That's a long story. Come on, we'll fill you in as we go.
Very explosive personality, to say the least. You were literally just too late.
What a lively place.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through! Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair! You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing. Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before moon prayer night. I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly. Then again, it wouldn't be the first.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Can I buy something as Columbina? That would be weird. Of course not. What's my range? Okay, no, I don't. Okay, I do have a range. So I can't jump and dash. Interesting. I can dash and jump, but I can't jump and dash, okay? Mary's probably gonna come up soon. Yep, there. Hey! First climbing animation! Though it's like very basic. Better than nothing. Hey Dad, I come.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
What are you doing? Huh? Can you please get out? It's talking bullshit again. Can you please get out? This is very... I know your expressions are very fake. They're very annoying as well.
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh?
I knew.
Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
That is sad. That is so sad.
Columbina?
What? You didn't even see her? You sense the Kuvaki?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Nice. Okay, never mind. It's really nice. I'm gonna be watching myself from a different body. That's so weird. Oh, never mind. But now Columbine is just following me. That's funny. If I get close to something with Skuvaki, could I sure like that?
Is this
Probably
really
not.
necessary?
Probably not, right? But that would be so cool. Look, here's Kuvaki. Switch to Traveler. It would be so cool if they had a feature where you could turn to a Kuhenki and that you could actually see her. Of course they don't do that.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and a name?
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion, that kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexen Circle, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexen Circle for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
I think he's behind you.
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like a windbloom pinned to her chest or something.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
That would be this young lady, then?
Okay, Nicole.
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you.
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius.
Mm-mm.
If we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
She can't talk, so she...
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate.
Why does she sound like Siri? It would
Now
make
then,
sense, though.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Uh-huh. Unappreciated master sculptor, the immortal literary giant, if only they'd write. And silent angel, yet also the orator the instant they utter a word. Act.
No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it!
Oh my, so it's an actual physical thing that pops up, okay. A little different to the Fatui one, which isn't literally physical and pops up.
I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you...
Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But will you all promise to forget that horrendous...
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Right! Paimon remembers her.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. No. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not...
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Blank looks. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. And the Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order, even after the War of Funerary Flame. They sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons? Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, what I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it.
She's blushing.
The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans.
That's cute.
The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world. Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong?
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack.
Whoa, time out. Let's summarize what we've... The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together.
I didn't understand the last part.
You look lost.
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
Yours reaches it way too fast.
All right. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, by completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure.
She's like moves her hands behind her back like, I'm waiting.
If everything checks out
waiting.
and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the moon goddess back home. I'm really skimping.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing? Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I
am Lauma.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. Anyway,
We can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
Of course, it's just a cup of tea.
She seems friendly.
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe there...
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them. Just in case.
Interesting, yes. What? I don't know why, but the second I saw this guy, I was like, trying to beat him up.
Everyone hold hands! Strike a pose!
Target acquired.
I feel like being something up at the moment.
Do I get a share?
Dude, my character just walks by itself. Yes. What is that? I really just feel like beating stuff up at the moment because of...
Time for you to pay the price.
What was that? That looks sick.
Is this an answer from...
Nice.
this world?
The Shelby...
Around the rosy.
How brilliant!
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. Alright, let's take a look through. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices.
Well, that's a bit complicated. And how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Oh, seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Sure. Give me a moment.
I love the fact that Columbine is just sitting in the background.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror. Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar—
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you and Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon— The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield the fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking it, Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned—
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone. The Moon Chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess, yet no further miracles were bestowed. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform, but now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do.
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about—
Yes.
Oh.
And now,
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something.
Let's go. I probably just died.
Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all—
Ah, so you've been waiting for us?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation—
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess.
And his dog.
Someone had to do it.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That thing again? Golden apple. I can't remember this thing. But I remember seeing that.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
It even uses the name I gave him. Wanderer. Skara.
It's you!
So, it's not like the Academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodcry.
Hat Guy, seriously?
Hat Guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did...
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Drioche from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here.
Mr. Guy, yes. First
Mind
name Hat.
you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Yes. First name Hat, last name Guy.
Who's that?
The Doctor,
Oh my
also known as
gosh.
Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
Okay, can we get... I hate that guy.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there is bad blood between you.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
Oh.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Nodcry. But we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already, but the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might...
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours.
I got it.
The Frost Moon Scions' relations with the Fatui remain tense.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
I wonder how useful a team with... a main DPS team with Wanderer and... and, Duran would be. I mean, like, Pyro Swirl.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
You made it. Who is this?
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop recording.